Alright guys, what's going on? Hope you've had a great day. Been kind of boring here today. Been kind of boring. But what a week. Had caught the Danilo feller, been on the run for almost 2 weeks. They finally caught him, and Lord, crazy stuff. Alright, so and just to let you know, old Don B can be fair. Old Don B can be fair. Made a video hooting and hollering about Don saying he, registered the kid at, summer at Kepler. And I was like, no, Kepler's closed. He probably did, but he like people were saying, he's just not too attentive, and I don't know, maybe, did they tell CANDUS that Summer would have been going to Joseph Rogers? I don't know, but I don't know, they Don kept hooting and hollering that Summer was registered at Kepler, and that's what threw me off. I was like, Kepler's closed, man. But it is what it is. So but I did do a correction, so old Don B can be fair about that. But what I would like to talk about today is, and by the way, thank you for hanging out with me on this little podcast, little show, whatever you want to call it here. What is up with this? I really don't know what to call it. Extreme religion, extremist religion. I don't know, guys. Listening to Don Wells lately, and y'all, if you've been paying attention, I guess Don's got his own channel, and I guess CANDUS has her own channel. But Don, man, he's been going off on some crazy, weird stuff, and yeah, it's just really weird. It's kind of reminding me of maybe some Vallow extremist stuff here, I'm just short of wondering if I don't know, I'm just short of wondering if it was getting to that point, you know what I mean? He's really going out there in left field with this, religious stuff that he's got going on. You know what I mean? No, I don't know. What? And always, with all this going on, Don kind of getting all extremist with his religion and stuff. Wonder how the church feels about all that. You know what I mean? I know they're probably saying, well, what he does doesn't reflect on us, but you've got someone else that goes there too that, in my opinion, very very borderline. I don't know if it would be extreme naivism or just her extreme religious beliefs, but something, guys. Don's, in my opinion, Don's not right in the head. There is something going on with that man. And it makes me go back to Tucker Drywall, when Dawn was acting weird, writing a bunch of religious scriptures and stuff like that, supposedly on the walls of these new homes that they were building, you know. Apparently it freaked people out so bad that they did notify the TBI, and the TBI did go up there and take pictures of the stuff that Dawn wrote on the walls, apparently. I mean, it freaked them out bad enough to where they called the police, and had them come up there and check it out. It's not normal, guys. It's not normal. Not normal at all. But does that mean that he done something to Summer? I don't know. See, here's where we're at in this whole fiasco, okay? You know, we got people hooting and hollering that, you know, based on Don's history with his sisters, you know, he could have been doing something with Summer. Unfortunately, without Summer, there's no evidence. A lot of people were saying, you know, that the kids were neglected and abused. Now, the boys, you know, if they can prove that, they can prove that. But again, with Summer, you know, one of the more popular theories is that Summer was sold. I'm kind of wondering if she was given away. But again, when it all boils down to what happened to Summer, it happened for a reason. There's some kind of motive behind why Summer disappeared. And you know, that's what we're trying to figure out. You know, what's the motive? You know, who had, I mean, did someone have a lot to gain out of Summer going missing? You know, there's always a motive behind everything, except for something accidental. You know what I mean? And I know the accidental theory is out there too. I mean, there's a lot of people still saying that they believe it was an accident and a cover-up. I don't really favor that theory much, in my opinion, just because of their behavior. I've been studying their behavior through this whole thing, and I just can't get behind an accident. I can't. So, just the way they're acting. In a way, was CPS being involved before Summer went missing? You know, there too, could that have been a motive? But no matter what, at the end of the day, Summer went missing because of a motive. You know, somebody, in my opinion, had something to gain out of Summer going missing. And again, you know, the district attorney, I swear I think they know what happened, or pretty close to knowing what happened. Because when the district attorney was talking to that news reporter, and he says, you know, in a case like this, when he says, in a case like this, and he said it like we've got it figured out, but there's just an evidence issue. And is that what he means by it would normally go to a grand jury? Because he said in a case like this, if there was a prosecution, it would, or if someone was prosecuted, something like that, he said it would normally go to a grand jury. So by him saying in a case like this, and knowing that it would end up going to a grand jury, I'm 99% sure that they know. I think they figured out what happened, but it's just it's an evidence thing. It's an evidence thing. And there again, in my opinion, I think it was planned. This just, because if it wasn't planned, I think somebody would have been in jail by now. It would have been real easy to solve and prosecute somebody if it wasn't planned, in my opinion. That's why I think it was planned, and that's why I think that they're having issues with evidence. Cell phone records, cell phone data, stuff like that. So, but that's my thoughts and opinions on this whole case for right now. And I've got to thank Don and Candace for doing what they're doing, and if it wasn't for Don and Candace, Lord, I wouldn't have no content at all. But you know what, they went on Dr. Phil. Now they've had their, I guess, some kind of meet and greet with Eric Estrada. I mean, who's next? I mean, Pink Panther. What's that dude, with the go-go gadget arms? Inspector Gadget. They gonna get their picture taken with Inspector Gadget next? I don't know, guys. I don't know. And again, I think somebody left a comment on my page saying that, it wasn't Dawn and Candace's idea to do this, booth for summer. It was the people that are hanging around Dawn and Candace. They're associates of Dawn and Candace. So if that's the case, Dawn and Candace still ain't putting forth an effort. You know what I mean? I was under the impression, the way some people been commenting that kind of know what happened with the booth and all that stuff, that Dawn and Candace just went along with it. So that leads me to believe, so they're, if Dawn and Candace didn't have the idea of doing this, then they still not looking. What's going on, guys? What's going on? So you got the friends and associates of Dawn and Candace putting together stuff, and Dawn and Candace are just sitting back, just twiddling their thumbs. That's what it sounds like to me, anyway. So, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful that somebody's doing this stuff and trying to keep her name out there and spreading the awareness. But where was this stuff at 2 years ago? And why do all these celebrities have to be? I don't know. I really. Plaster her face on some semi trucks. I like the idea of running. putting her name. I mean, hell, put her face all the way from one end of Interstate 40 to California, from the East Coast to the West Coast. You know what I mean? Do these little mom and pop awareness things. You know, go big. Go big. I know there's some resources out there to where you can do major awareness campaigns instead of these little mom and pop, you know, tent shack things where you bring in a wrestler from the 1980s or a TV star from the 1980s. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know, guys. It just doesn't seem, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't seem authentic. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem authentic. It's almost like it's for show. It's for, hey, look at us. We've got a celebrity, right? Why take your picture with them if it ain't? Anyway, guys, yeah, I think there's some people very, you know, close to Don and Candace, even maybe Don and Candace, in my opinion, that you know, they think they're celebrities now. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure a signed picture of Eric Estrada might go up for like $10 on eBay right now. But it just, the stuff they're doing just doesn't really feel authentic. Like they're trying. It doesn't feel like they're authentically trying to spread awareness. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. So, again, guys, drop some comments. Let me know if you think I hit the nail on the head again. You know, let me know what you think. And again, thank you for tuning in. Look at that sky behind me, guys. That's pretty cool. I might start doing some evening videos for you. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool background right there, ain't it? Pretty neat. Alright, guys. Oh, there's Siren. There's my cue. Alright, drop some comments. Love you. And I'll see you tomorrow.